Welcome back to another episode of my FM21 save with Norwich City at the moment. And yes, we start the episode again on Daniel Hernandez's attributes page, profile, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, 25 league games, 28 league goals. He still can't stop scoring, so I'm a very happy person. In all competitions, he's on 31 goals now, 6 assists, player of the match 11. Very nice. I'll show you the transfers that we've got. It's March the 16th. We played a few games off camera. I'll show you the transfers first, and then the games off camera. I think we're up to Romeo Miller leaving for 4 million. Didn't really play for us at all. Move on. And then this guy who I knew I was selling for a bit cheap, but wanted his wages off. He's going to China. He's turned 29. I got 13 million for him, and it's okay. Got 4 signings in, as you can see. I showed you Mohamed afterwards. I opted for this guy over the other alternative because the other one was like 80 million plus. Like, I think they even rejected 80 million, and I don't really. I'd rather pay 50 million now and 50 million over the course of 3 years for Mohamed. Training on the right wing. He had one game in the FA Cup so far. He scored a goal, so that was nice. Going to retrain him as a right winger. And we'll see how that goes. The second signing, we all know who this guy is on loan. I wanted someone to bolster the midfield. He probably won't really start too many, but a reliable player. And I went for Marco Rio on loan from Fulham. He's up for sale, but I think I'll just loan him for now. He's a winner. He got relegated from the Premier League last season, but Copa America, obviously. Copa Libertadores, not with me. And a few league titles, so. Like I said, we're in a bit of a run-in for the title, maybe. Some of the results have dropped off, but I'll show you that in a minute. So Marco Ria comes in on loan. Another midfielder is Vasil Gregojev. He can play both styles of advanced playmaker. I think when there's like a cool advanced playmaker with cool stats, I'm kind of a sucker to get them in. So we'll see what happens. But I think £14.5 million, he's already contributed. Coming off the bench, I think, 1 start, 1 off the bench, and 1 assist so far. But we'll see how he goes. He's only young still. And the final signing will be for next season. Left back, I showed you him as well. 25 million was his release clause, and he's 18 years of age. He looks really good. And Chilwell's having a pretty good season, but this guy's backup isn't bad. And next season, he'll definitely have that number 1 left back position. So that's good. He needs to improve his crossing just a little bit more. If I can get to like 13, 14, that'd be really nice by the age of 20. That's the money. This season I didn't spend all this, but 205 million is mad. So the finances is currently like this, 25 million in the bank. Not too bad. There's a few players on my shortlist I really want to get in, which I won't show you just now. But the schedule, so last time we left off was against Man City and Arsenal. We lost to Aston Villa in the league 2-1 last minute. Amad Diallo gets a goal in the last minute. Bit of a kick in the teeth. But the FA Cup, we play Solihull Moors. Obviously, we beat them 3-0. Leicester 5-1. Hernandez gets a hat trick. These are the goals. I think he's got 4 hat tricks so far. Little dink against the keeper there. But I think he scores a hat trick later on in the fixture list as well. So he has a 4 this season. As we play good football, and Franco just smashes it to make it 2-0 against Leicester, who are a pretty good side in this save still. More about Hernandez just managing to smashing goals left, right, and centre. As Cabero whips it back post to Asensio, who's a 6'4" frame winger. Of course, he's going to get a few headers from the back post. Leicester get one back from basically just a route 1 hoof up the field. Dembele smashes it past Ramsdale, who's been really good, obviously. I've had to reject bids from Liverpool, but it looks like he's staying for now. And then the last few minutes of the game, I think Hernandez gets his second goal of the game through the new signing doing an assist, as we mentioned earlier. Hernandez near post smashes it across. And then in the last few minutes, he gets his hat-trick. Sabal sets up Hernandez once again, goes to on goal, and he just chips it into the top left corner, which is incredible. After Leicester game, we then beat Notts Forest 3-1 in the league. Franco, Hernandez, Sabal. And then Bournemouth, Hernandez, brace, Sabal again. Cabera gets his first goal for the club. 3-2 in the FA Cup. And this was the game where Mohamed scored in the extra time. Sabal gets a brace. I'm glad we got through. We are burning it in the quarterfinals, so that's quite a promising lineup. We beat Ipswich 4-1. Yeah, we'll look at some goals again. I think Hernandez gets a brace in this game. But as you can see, Hernandez flicks on to Sabal, so he assists Sabal this time. And Sabal just finishes it nicely in the bottom left. Them two are just the best partnership I've had for so long. Two strikers scoring goals, setting each other up. Vega gets his second goal of the campaign, who is literally the Nigel de Jong of this side. Absolutely love. He's in the Argentina squad now. So's Cabrera, obviously, we know that. But Hernandez takes the ball down and smashes it to the bottom right. He's got a cap for Argentina, and he's in the squad at the moment as well, as is Sabal. But Ipswich going back from Ramsdale, just couldn't keep it out. Unlucky, really. But then, yeah, to top it all off, Asensio runs through the middle, puts through Hernandez, and a really good finish in the bottom right corner, across the keeper. Manages to, I think that was his hat-trick goal. Yes, it was. So yeah, Hernandez is still keeping it up. I haven't played this game for a couple of days now, and I hope the form just continues. We obviously had a 0-0 draw against Wolves, really frustrating. This is the league table. As you can see, we have a game in hand. If we win our game, I mean, it's so close. I feel like we can't lose the next two matches. Man United, Liverpool, they're behind us. It'll solidify our top four space, obviously. Hopefully no bottle drops when it comes to the top four. But also just trying to keep up with Man City and Chelsea. And Chelsea are actually doing really well. We know Man City are just a beast in this save, an absolute beast. But Chelsea, I think, yeah, they've been the ones that have won it between the Man City dominance a couple of times. So I suppose, yeah, they put up a good fight. But yeah, Man City are just unbelievable on this. And we need positive results against Liverpool and Man United. And we do play Chelsea again, and that'd be a huge game. So I'm hoping we play well in these two games. So we'll dive straight into it. Enough chitter chatter. We'll dive straight into this huge game. I'll just run my eyes over the team. I think, the main team picks itself now. Ramsdale, the usual back four. Alvarez still holds on that right hand side position, but he's got a bit quiet. Moreno is in there, but I'm debating now, just looking over to make sure I'm not going to have anyone else. I think a few players, you can see their fitness have gone down because they've just recovered from injuries. Little tweaks, basically. Mohamed on the right hand side, I don't think he's ready for it, but I am tempted to have him on the bench. We've got Alfredo, Alvarez, Asensio, Marcelo. Sorry that I'm boring you. Maybe we'll put Mohamed on the bench. He's been really well in the reserves, obviously. But yeah, hopefully Alvarez picks up his performance a bit. But yeah, really like the balance of the side. Moreno, I think, will get the nod to play, just purely out of fitness reasons. But yeah, Marco Rea, is he going to make the squad? I think Chalobah is a really good handy player to have, but maybe I will swap it because of the fitness issue. But yeah, we'll dive straight into it. Arsenal draw with Aston Villa. Aston Villa, they're not a bad side. They're 11th, but obviously Perez Tica's here, so we'll keep an eye on him. But to lose against them earlier was quite annoying. So yeah, we'll dive straight into this game. Huge game. Chance to show us if we're going to really challenge for that title or just be happy with top four. As Liverpool's lineup, you can see Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, and yeah, Fabio Silva and João Felix. Really good. Anthony, we know all those players, but yeah, I like the fact that Alisson, I think he's retiring end of this year, but he's still the number one. Pretty incredible. And Jurgen Klopp's still manager, and Pep Guardiola's still Man City manager. Yeah, don't blame them. So the game's underway. We're away from home. There's no tweaks. We'll see how we fare as Vega wins the ball. I just hope we don't always concede lots of possession against big sides, but we are a bit counter-attacky, I suppose, with our two strikers. So hopefully we can withstand the pressure of Liverpool, because at home they will be hoping to win this. Really good tackle by Franco as Moreno's counter-attacks. He has options. Can he find Hernandez? He goes for Sabal instead. Go on, Sabal. Good block. And Alisson picks up the deflected effort on goal. How old is Alisson? Let's pause it. Alisson, 38. Oh my goodness. I can see why he's still number one. 38, 458 appearances. Oof, wow. I know he's a good goalie, but that is brilliant. That's really impressive. And Trent on the right hand side, still a right back. He's not a centre mid still. João Felix, puts it through to Fabio Silva, and it's beaten at the near post. Fabio Silva with his 27th goal of the season. Within 10 minutes, don't like conceding early. There's not too much you can do. Ramsdale probably should be doing better at the near post than that. He's 32 himself, 27 caps for England. As we look to respond here, we throw it into the box. Fabio Silva. I do like Vega loads. I know he didn't really get into my team originally at the beginning, and now I'm like, oh, he's incredible. He just tackles, doesn't do anything else. At the moment, we need more than just Vega to defend, though, as we look to break away again, as Hernandez has been put through by Sabal, and he dinks the keeper again. He dinks Alisson. He's got 20 for one-on-ones, and that just shows how good this partnership is. It's like Sabal assists Hernandez. Hernandez does assist Sabal, but Hernandez is just, well, I've done that comparison that he's just like a selfish striker but he scores and backs it up. That's incredible. One-on-one, just dinks him. I mean, I've never had a partnership so deadly as these two. Let me know if you guys have and what you think of it. Normally, you can always have like one striker just dominating the goals and stuff. And I suppose he is, but Sabal's got like a really, really good goal rate himself. But yeah, it's not over yet. As Man United go 1-0 against Watford, Gramajo, who's incredible, puts them up. As Liverpool look to respond themselves, but we've got plenty of numbers back. Hopefully we can just defend this. Good block, Franco picks the ball up. Bit of a risky ball. Don't know why he does that. The Parrot, who's on the left-hand side. This looks dangerous. Diarra, oh, what a goal. Absolutely smash it. Ibrahim Diarra, who I was interested in. If we had money, I would have liked to get him. He's like 27, 28. A proper like leadership type midfielder. Don't think he's got many legs, but what a goal that was. Diarra, you can see him, yeah, he's not really got the legs, 28, but mentally one of the best players in the game. So yeah, Marley, international, puts Liverpool 2-1 up with a really good goal. Hopefully there's more goals in this game for us. As they boot to Fabio Silva. Oh, he keeps going, and yeah, puts it wide. And it looks like that will approach half time. 2-1 to Liverpool. It's not been too bad. Hanatic, you can see, I'll say we're being unlucky. Tactics. Alves hasn't done anything. He's had a poor game, really. I mean, why not? Let's just see what he can do. Mohamed comes on for his Premier League debut at half time against Liverpool. Hopefully it pays off. So Mohamed on the right wing. See if it affects the game in any way. As Franco seems to get quite tired. I think it's his work rate. As we pick up the ball, Marcelo finds Mohamed, who flicks it on. Sabal to Mohamed, finds Hernandez. Oh, and he shanks it wide in the end. Bit of panic there from the strikers. We'll see now. I think we'll mix it up in a minute. I'll encourage the boys. As Liverpool playing really good football here, really interlinking, if that's the word, and Parrott, I think he's offside, but he does beat Ramsdale. Yeah, I think it's offside. Yeah, goal disallowed, so bit of a lifeline there. Hopefully we can, we don't want to lose, especially Liverpool away. I mean, a draw would be better. As we approach the last 20 minutes, Alisson Becker, 38 years of age, boots it long as Kambala wins it, but Parrott intercepts. And it looks like Liverpool are trying to kill off the game. I'm trying to think of the subs to do. I think obviously the top two strikers are playing good. They just need a chance. Maybe Moreno or someone with a bit more killer instinct in midfield to find them. Maybe go a bit more direct if hopefully we can hang on here. Diarra just smashes it in again. Nice little glitch going on here. Diarra absolutely smashes it in, and that might be game over. We won't go too drastic, but I think we go a bit more direct. Vega's fine. I mean, let's get Ray on. He's not like the best playmaker. What should we do? Yeah, we'll get Marcelo on even, sorry. And we'll get Asensio. Bit of a threat at the back post with heading. as we look to respond straight away, if we can get a goal here, then it's not over. Hernandez, I thought he was going to get on the end of that cross from Sabal. As Liverpool look to add more goals to a sorry Norwich side here. Franco boots it back long again. Can we get there? Alisson comes out. This is madness. Can we get the ball? I thought there was an Alisson howler then. But the goalie does well. We're not exactly... need to encourage them. I think 3-1 is going to be disappointing. I think this kind of does basically mean that we probably will be out now of any sort of pressure on title challenges. I know we had a game in hand, I suppose. I think we're like 4 points behind now. So it's not over, but the form that we were in, I felt like maybe we were going to be very, very close. But I think we are a couple of signings behind. A couple of signings needed to even win the league. I think we do better than expected. I mean, we're getting smashed here by Liverpool 4-1 now. Yeah, I think there's a few signings. Maybe another centre back. Obviously, we've got a left back ready to come in for next season. A right winger definitely. So I think there's a few positions that need improving. So I'll say I'm not happy really. To lose 4-1 in a massive game isn't brilliant. As you can see here, so we're 4 points behind Man City and 5 behind Chelsea. So it is quite a big gap, and we're only 6 points ahead of Man United, who we do play next. So that's a massive game. So I think we'll dive straight into the Man United game. So we're back now. Man United, huge game. They're 4th, I think. 4th? 5th? Something like that. Let's just check. They are 5th place, not far behind us and Liverpool. So the race for top 4 kind of starts now. 8 games left. We're probably out of the title race between Man City and Chelsea, which would be interesting to find out. But we'll dive straight in. Same team as last game, but Mohamed starts. He's improved a little bit on the right now already, and he's only played there a couple of times. So why not just chuck him at the deep end? See how he deals with it. So we'll dive straight in. Huge game. Man United have incredible players. Jude Bellingham, Dribble Torre, Facundo Gramojo, Ayala. We know all those players, and obviously I think Ugolani, who's that £208 million signing, isn't in the squad today, so that's a positive. Wan-Bissaka's on the bench. I think he's like 19 tackling now. It was 20, obviously. He's going downhill. So yeah, massive game, and hopefully we can bounce back with a win here. But Jude Bellingham and Ayala in midfield is quite a deadly pairing, I would say, and their top striker Torre, he's like Guinea or something, or Guani, nationality. 106 caps, 97 goals, unbelievable. He's got like a Ballon d'Or as well already. But yeah, starts off at Watford, PSG, incredible, and then again 150 million they got a lot of money. I think more money than usual Man United, which is quite scary. Liverpool go 1-0 up against West Brom. So far, nothing to report really in the game here. Probably a bit of a stalemate going on. They do dominate possession, but when it comes to shots and on-target, very similar. Moreno's picked up a bit of a knock. And no highlights, 0-0 at half-time. So, not the most interesting game to watch. We'll dive straight in again. I think we'll leave it. No subs. I'll also say, just the recommended one sometimes works. And yeah, hopefully there's a bit more liveliness in the second half for us. But Man United start off with a free kick just outside the edge of the area, and they just square it to a guy, just toe pokes it in. I don't like it when they don't defend those free kicks very well. I mean, literally the worst defending in the world. Not even a nice goal. So that's really annoying. Moreno's injured, so he's going to have to come off. Not ideal. Let's go for it. Let's put Marcelo on. Let's just get all the youngsters on and see if they can bring us around. As Mohamed's frustrated, but the feedback does help. Franco's now tired. I mean, can't catch a break here. Asensio, I think, is the man to come on. He does alright. As Man United look to kill off the game with a second goal here. Really good players, really nice team, I think Man United have at the moment. They do 2-0, and that probably does mean it means a lot of pressure in the last 8 games. We need to try to rally us to get top four. Top four, not getting top four would be quite a bottle job. And maybe this team has got a few bottlers in now that we see we're a little bit crumbly, a bit of apple crumble going on. Last sub of the game, Vega's on a yellow. We look quite frustrated. I will take Vega off and put Raya on. I don't want Vega to get sent off. Yeah, not ideal. 2 games on camera. Not the best. The best thing was Hernandez, Dink and Allison, but they still beat us 4-1. As Man United looked at absolute destroyers here, but still 2-0. Hopefully we can get a goal back and have a little bit of dignity on the travel back home to Norwich. As Man United must have heard me, they nutmeg one of our players, they're going to whip it in, they're going to score again, aren't they? Jude Bellingham messing about with the ball now. Benacar to Bow. Can we counter-attack? No, I feel like, yeah, a lot of work to still be done with this team, which is a good thing. We didn't want it, 3-0. We didn't want it to be too easy, did we? So yeah, the team is good enough. We can cause big upsets, we can smash teams, but as we just showed here, that 2 big teams in a row we've been smashed by. Maybe tactics need tweaking, maybe it's the personnel. So yeah, a lot of work to be done. We lose 3-0. I'm not happy with the performance out there. I think the table now has changed an awful lot. I think it is, yeah, I mean, Man United are really clawing back. Everton aren't far away. I mean, if they win their game, the top 4, it's going to be a massive battle for top 4 now. So yeah, that's not what I really wanted. I wanted to be like a comfortable 3rd place with a little bit of a challenge on the title, but yeah, I feel like quite bad form there. We have Burnley now in the quarterfinal to distract us, maybe help us get a win, reset, and have a very good run in. Tottenham, and especially Chelsea, will be a huge game, but we don't play anyone in the top 4 running now anymore, so we'll see how these go. And yeah, I think that will end this episode. I'll leave it with it. Not a brilliant one, but yeah, I think we'll leave it there. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, and if you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next episode.